Hey everyone, and welcome back to Rock Legends 2025 Bands, Tours, and History. Today, we're diving into a song it's legendary. But it almost didn't happen the way it did. John, you know the one I'm talking about, right?
Oh, I absolutely do, Lydia. We're talking about a track that honestly defined an era and a sound. And it started, like so many great stories, in a tiny New York City office back in 1963.
Exactly. Picture it. The city's buzzing, the air thick with potential, and you've got two absolute titans, Burt Bacharach and Hal David, hustling to write a hit. They've got Dionne Warwick, this incredible new talent with a voice that's just pure silk and steel. But they haven't quite struck gold yet with her. They're sitting there, Burt at the piano, Hal with his notepad, probably a bit of a creative block looming.
And it's fascinating because they knew Dionne had it. They'd already given her a few songs, but nothing had exploded. You can almost feel the pressure in that room, can't you? Like, okay, what's the magic formula for this voice?
Absolutely. And then, from what I understand, Hal David just blurts out these three perfect little words, walk on by. And Burt, always the genius, probably gives that quiet nod, yeah, that might just work.
It's such a simple phrase, but it's loaded, isn't it? Hal David, he was a master of brevity and emotional punch. His lyrics aren't about grand declarations, they're about those subtle, almost private moments of intense feeling. And Walk On By is the epitome of that.
Totally. He frames this whole narrative of someone going through a breakup, but trying to maintain this incredible composure. It's not about public drama, it's about holding it all in. If you see me walking down the street, and I start to cry each time we meet, walk on by. That's not just a request, it's a desperate plea for dignity.
Exactly. It's the ultimate act of grace under pressure, isn't it? And that line, as you said, Lydia, it's the hook, it's the heartbreak. It's what grabs you immediately. But then, Bacharach takes that incredible lyrical foundation and he builds a cathedral of sound around it.
Oh, absolutely. Bacharach wasn't just a composer, he was an architect. He sits at that piano and he starts layering these chords that are just distinctively him. They're jazzy, they're dramatic, sometimes a little off-kilter. You know, the kind of music that makes you feel instantly more sophisticated just for listening to it. It's not your standard pop progression at all.
It's true. His harmonic language was so unique. He'd use these unexpected inversions, these suspensions that just hang in the air for a moment, creating this incredible tension and release. It's like a sonic hug for your emotions, but a really complex, interesting one. You can tell he's deliberately trying to challenge the listener a little, but in the most beautiful way possible.
Definitely. And together, they construct this song that isn't about the giddy rush of falling in love. It's about the quiet, often painful strength of surviving it, of picking yourself up. It's almost more profound, isn't it? It resonates deeper because everyone has felt that vulnerability, that need for space and composure after a heartbreak.
Yeah, and that's the genius of it. It's universal. It's timeless because the emotion is timeless. But then, the next step, bringing it to Dionne, that's where the real magic, the actual studio alchemy, comes into play.
Oh, absolutely. They hand her the demo, she listens, and the story goes she just smiles and says something like, yeah, I can sing that, which, knowing Dionne, probably meant I'm about to elevate this into the stratosphere. And she did.
She has this incredible ability to convey deep emotion without ever being overtly dramatic. It's all in the nuance, the phrasing, the almost imperceptible quiver in her voice. When she steps into that booth, headphones on, the red light flickers on, you know you're about to witness something special. And the fact that they did somewhere between 9 and 15 takes, depending on who you ask, means they were really dialing in that precise mix of strength and sadness.
It's wild to think about, isn't it? All those takes, each one probably flawless in its own right, but they were searching for that perfect interpretation. And Dionne, she never oversells it, she doesn't need to. Her voice is the story. She embodies that quiet dignity, that stoic heartbreak, without ever raising her voice in a scream.
That's the mark of a true artist. She understood the core emotion and delivered it with surgical precision. Meanwhile, you have Burt Bacharach behind the glass, in full mad scientist mode. He's adding strings, which is expected for that lush sound, but then 2 pianos and 2 flugelhorns? Who needs 2 flugelhorns? Burt Bacharach, that's who.
Right? Like one flugelhorn simply wasn't enough to capture the existential angst of sophisticated heartbreak. He wanted it to sound lush but incredibly human, incredibly classy but still emotionally raw. It's just heartbreak wearing a tuxedo, as you perfectly put it earlier, John.
That's the exact vibe. It's refined sorrow. And the arrangement is so intricate, every instrument has its place, contributing to this rich tapestry. It's not just accompaniment, it's an emotional landscape. You can hear the conversation between the strings and the brass, echoing Dion's vocal performance.
Absolutely. It's a masterclass in production, honestly. But here's the kicker, the truly unbelievable part of this story. When the song finally drops in 1964, the record label, Scepter Records, they don't even think it's the hit. They put it on the B-side of the single. The A-side was Anyone Who Had a Heart, which is a fantastic song, don't get me wrong, but it's not Walk On By.
It's mind-boggling, isn't it? It just goes to show that sometimes, even the people closest to the music, the supposed experts, can miss the mark. They had a diamond and almost buried it. This highlights the sheer power of the independent voice, the tastemakers who truly understood what the public needed to hear.
Precisely, because then, thank goodness, enter the DJs. Specifically, one influential New York DJ who just got it. He kept spinning Walk On By over and over again until the label actually called him and said, "Can you not? Can you imagine that conversation? Please stop playing our B-side, you're making it too popular."
That's the wildest part, is like, you're doing our job too well. But he didn't stop, and guess what? The public, the people listening to their radios, they agreed with him. They heard something in Walk On By that just resonated deeply, something that felt more authentic, more profound than the designated A-side.
And the rest, as they say, is history. The song claws its way up the charts, hits #1 on the R&B chart, climbs to #6 on Billboard's pop chart, and suddenly, Dionne Warwick is everywhere. It's this incredible testament to the power of a great song finding its audience, despite the gatekeepers.
It's a perfect example of organic growth and the undeniable truth of a masterpiece. And the impact, it's immeasurable. For Burt Bacharach, this was a massive turning point. It gave him the confidence, the validation, to keep breaking the rules. Those weird time signatures, those unexpected chord changes, the unusual instrumentation. He knew he was onto something truly unique, and Walk On By proved it.
Absolutely. It cemented his reputation as a visionary. And for Dionne Warwick, it was the song that proved, unequivocally, that she could stand toe-to-toe with any artist, in any genre. Her voice had this incredible versatility and emotional depth, and Walk On By showcased every facet of it. It established her as an icon, a voice that would endure for decades.
Her legacy is so intertwined with this song. It's more than just a hit. It's a foundational piece of her artistry. And for us, the listeners, it became one of those songs that it never leaves you. It becomes part of the fabric of your life. How many times have you heard it and just instantly recognized that unique sound?
So many times, John, and what's even more incredible is its versatility, the way it's been covered by so many diverse artists. Isaac Hayes took it and gave it this epic, almost cinematic funk treatment. Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, put her own undeniable stamp on it, infusing it with her raw power and vulnerability. Even Cyndi Lauper, with her unique style, tackled it.
Each cover just proves the strength of the original composition. It's like a beautifully crafted sculpture that looks incredible from any angle, under any light. Isaac Hayes' version is practically a meditation, it's so sprawling and soulful. He took that heartbreak and made it a journey. And Aretha, well, she just is heartbreak and triumph all at once, isn't she?
Yeah, she elevates it to another level entirely. It really is heartbreak's national anthem, but the classy edition. It's about feeling all the feels, but with your chin up, your dignity intact. And I think that's why it resonates so deeply across generations and genres.
It's about resilience, isn't it? It's a song about not letting the world see you crumble, even when you're falling apart inside. And that's a universal human experience. It's the soundtrack to so many moments of quiet strength.
Exactly. Walk On By isn't loud. It doesn't beg for attention with screaming vocals or bombastic instrumentation. It walks right past you, calm, confident, holding back tears, and somehow that's what makes it so incredibly powerful. It demands your respect, your empathy.
It's a masterclass in understated emotion. And it's not just a song about moving on, as you beautifully articulated, Lydia. It is moving on. It embodies that process. It's a journey in 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
Well said, John, and what a journey it's been, from a B-side to a global phenomenon. I'm Lydia, and this has been another episode of Rock Legends 2025 Bands, Tours, and History. If you loved this deep dive into Walk On By, do us a favor and share it with someone who's currently walking on by, or just someone who appreciates a truly great song.
Absolutely. Go listen to the original, listen to the covers, and just appreciate the genius that went into this timeless piece of music. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll catch you next time.